Good morning. Me. Good morning, precious. How you doing, baby? Happy Sunday. I know it's Sunday. You ain't got to tell me. I know you don't normally see me on no Sunday. I heard it. And don't get used to seeing it. Don't. But I'm up. I'm out. Why not? So today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya, when you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos. If you see something you like, just share it. It only take you a minute. Yep. Hey, Dion, how you doing? Good morning, King. So, guys, there was a couple things I wanted to talk to y'all about. So I'll just pick one. How many black-owned businesses do you know of, like, that you're aware of that exist, like in your community, in your area? How many of them do you patronize? How many people, if you don't know any, it's cool, it ain't cool, but, you know, I ain't here to fuss at you. I want you to come back, so I ain't trying to make you feel bad about yourself, none of that. That ain't what this show is here for. If you don't know any, how many of your friends and relatives have a business that they've started? Like you might know some people personally. Like you probably ain't been out there on Livernois, or you ain't probably been on the websites and nothing looking, or you know. But you might know some people that got a business. How many of them have you supported? If they sell T-shirts, have you bought one? If they wrote a book, did you read it? They sell clothes, do you wear them? Again, I'm just asking. I'm not judging. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It is to support. It is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know I try to make it sound easy because y'all see me popping up in different establishments for free. Not all the time free. Let me take that back. But a lot of times you see me. If I find out it's a black-owned establishment, I automatically look for the manager. I automatically whip my little card out. I automatically whip it out. I let them know who I am. I let them know about the show. I let them know my platform. And I get their permission to go live. And then I let you talk to the owner yourself so they can tell you to come on down and spend your money with us. Yeah. You just ask them. But yeah, it take a lot of work. I'm going to give you a couple things that I do that helps me support. Yep. First of all, when you find out what somebody doing, somebody that you know or don't know, they look like you. If you ever see them in person, tell them congratulations for whatever it is that they done did, or the thing that they doing or got going on. Yeah. And if they come up on their page, just take one moment and say congratulations, even if you don't know who they are. Just say congratulations, bro. Congratulations, sis. You know, it take a minute. Yeah. Just do it. I know. Just do it. You don't even gotta know them. Just because they look like you. Just do it just because they look like you. Good morning, Mark Harris King. How are you? Good morning, Joe Bay. How are you, King? Good morning. Thanks for so much love, man. You be showing a lot of love on Facebook, Joe. I gotta recognize you. So yeah, recognize them. Let them know. Congratulations. Just even if you ain't gotta know them, just because it's people that I know from other cultures and nationalities and whatnot and races. I don't know how to break it all down. But they only support they own. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. All I'm saying is they only support people that look like them. So recognize them. You see somebody doing something, I don't care what it is that they doing. If you see them doing anything, they just started a little business, ground from the ground up, just that alone is enough for you to recognize somebody and say, damn, you doing, keep it up, man. You doing, yeah, just practice doing that. If you're not somebody that does that, you're not used to congratulating people for whatever reason, you're not used to being happy for others when they accomplish, get in the habit of doing that. That's going to be the start. Yeah, that's going to be the start. I've been doing it for a long time. Yeah, my family put it in me. So it's like, yeah, I've been doing it. It was instilled. So, yeah, to be happy and naturally happy for people. Yeah, but if you don't do it and you have never, yeah, just start by doing that. Just telling somebody that you're proud of them, telling somebody that you're happy for them, and congratulations. Start with those three. Let me see. Share their stuff on your page, on your social media. Take a few minutes just to hit click the share button. Yeah, if they doing something, yeah, I know you might be one of those people whose pages are sacred and you don't like to muddy it or nothing like that. You know, it's okay. You know, certain things you might not want to share or promote on your page, and I get that. And if you don't do that, am I on the right side? And 10, I'm good, baby, and you, 10 on pump 2.
You said you wanted 10 on 2?
Yes. Yeah, just yeah, if you don't mind that, and if it's nothing that's compromising your values or your morals, just because they look like you, share it one time on your page. You ain't got to share everything. You ain't got to promote them every day. You is not that PR person. You're not. But I guarantee you, if you share that one time, at least 5-6 people gonna come from that. At least if they doing something worthy. Yeah, they're gonna come from that, and then it'll grow from there. So the responsibility is not on you to grow it to that. But one time, just share something of somebody else's on your page. One time. Let me see what else. And I'm just telling you stuff that I do. I'm not trying to tell you nothing to do that's out over the top. I'll just give you a couple of tips of things that I do to support my fellow man. Yep. On YouTube, baby. On top of going into the stores, and top of just because of my platform, even outside of that. You see what I got on now? This sweatshirt right here comes from a store on Greenfield and Schoolcraft. I want to say the gentleman's name is Mike. I was introduced to him through another friend, but he has a store over there. I got this sweatshirt from him. I wear it. It's black on. It feels nice. It's soft. Woo. Yep. Holla at your mans right over there on school. Yeah. This bracelet I got on. The Allure wrist bracelet. Y'all see me wear it faithfully. Every day. It's different kinds, different brands. Black on. Went to school with that brother. Shine Rule, to be exact. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not telling you nothing that I'm not gonna do and that I don't do. Okay? Let's start with that. So, with that being said, the third one would be just talking to other people about the person. Yep. In conversation. Like, they talking about, shit, I'm looking for somebody to do this, that, and the third. And then if it's something in the lines of what you seen on Facebook or somebody that you know personally, plug them in. Just as simple as, look up my girl, her name is such and such. Look up my boy, his name is such and such on Facebook. You can go just that far. Because again, you ain't that PR person. They ain't paying you to do this. But just because they look like you, do it. Yep. It used to burn my gears. It don't too much anymore. But when I would run up on somebody that be around somebody that know me and know what I'm into, and then they ask me what I'm into, they used to hurt my feelings so bad. Like, sometimes I've actually cried, because in my mind I'm thinking, why you don't know what I do? Ain't nobody talking about me, bro. Ain't nobody talking about me, bro, for you to ask and not even have an inkling. So I got a DM not too long ago. I ain't share it because it wasn't good. It wasn't nothing to be ragging home about. They wanted to know, why should they support me? They wanted to know who was I and who did I think I was that felt like people should support me, share my stuff, patronize my business. I wanted to say Google me. But I didn't. I felt like that was just the way out. That was just the way out. So, to the DM person, I'm going to say a couple of things, I guess, that I'm into and that I'm doing for a reason why maybe you would want to support somebody like me or recognize somebody like me. Or tell me congratulations or something like that. We're going to start with, let me see. Let's start with the youth program. I am a program director for a youth program called Attitude Adjustment. You might have heard of it, maybe not. It's a youth program that I put together because, if you don't know my story, lost my mom at a young age, partially through drug addiction, drug abuse. And I ended up raising my two younger brothers. When I got them, they was like 5 and 7. The youngest had a lot of behavioral issues that nobody seemed like they was equipped to deal with. Trying to find help in the county. Only thing that was referred to me was a residential program where he would be taken out the home and cared for in a facility. That's not what I wanted. So I tried different tactics, boot camp, sent them away, boot camp, filed incorrigibility, took him to Boysville, it was a lot of different things that I tried to pull him back in because he was so bad. He was so bad that I'm going to come on one day and go through the photo album of the letters from the teachers. But that's neither here nor there. I felt like it should have been a program or something put in place that would have just shook him up a little bit. Something that would have been put in place to scare him or let him see the consequences of his actions if he continued to go down the road that he was going down. That's all I needed. That was a quick, police come pick him up from the house, take him to the jail, lock him up. When I tell you it was so much red tape in that request that I just didn't feel like it was no hope. I couldn't find no help, and I didn't want to give him up at the time. So I put all the things that I did for him into a program, and I called it Attitude Adjustment. You might have seen me on Channel 4 with Everett casting me a couple years ago. And just last year, or right before COVID, I was on Channel 2 advertising the program. And you might have seen me being interviewed by Amir Jacobson about the program. It has gotten to that point where people has recognized the program. So I focus on children with behavior issues between 12 and 18. And before COVID, I was doing jail tours. And it was kind of a way to show them the consequences of their actions through the eyes of others. Others meaning the prisoners, sharing their stories and telling why they're there. So Attitude Adjustment, if you have children with behavior issues, or if you know somebody that has a child with behavior issues, you might want to support me with that program because I focus on prevention. Yep. I want to get to your children before the system does. And that was the reason for Attitude Adjustment. Let me see, what else? I wrote a book. I wrote a book called Dysfunctional Family Not. You can get it on Lulu Publishing. And it's actually loosely around my life. I talk about a lot of dysfunctions in my community. I talk about a lot of things that I struggled with as a child growing up. I wrote the book as a child growing up. And then I have journal entries in the book to show you the things that I was dealing with while I was writing the book. So let me see some of the things that I talk about in the book. I talk about molestation. I talk about rape. I talk about drug addiction, drug abuse. I talk about domestic violence in the book. I talk about growing up with just one mom, but having dad in my life. Some kids struggle with that when mom and dad are not together. Weekends over dads or weekends over moms. So a split family, but yet and still had that figure in my life. So I talk about a lot of issues that I struggled with as a child. A lot of things that I didn't deal with until I wrote the book. It was therapy for me, pretty much. So that's support the book if you're an avid reader. Yep, Lulu Publishing, Dysfunctional Family Not. Not meaning like a not joke, because even though I dealt with those dysfunctions, my family was pretty functional. We got along just fine. I turned out okay. But it was a lot of things that went into me turning out okay. Yeah. So I talk about that in the book. You might want to do that. Let me see what else I got going on. The radio show, Motor City Radio. Believe it or not, I've been doing the radio show for about 7 years now. I know you like, damn, 7 years. You should have known who I is right now. I should be known like nationwide satellite. You know, I know. Yeah, you would think, especially considering that the radio show is a platform for Black-owned businesses. You would think, considering that that's all I do is promote our people and give you reasons why you should shop and spend with our people, that people would be blowing me up. You know what I'm saying? They would be, not only if they had a business and they know me, I would be their first stop to come and promote. And if not the first stop, maybe the third. Who knows? But if they know me, for however way they know me, grew up, went to school, worked, off the street, seen me on Facebook. The fact that my platform is focused on promoting our people, why wouldn't you want to look at the show and share it? I'm just asking. I'm not judging, but why wouldn't you want to do that? You see me on live going into these businesses. You see me all the time, every day. I know some of y'all be getting on and y'all see me like, damn, there she go again. Because you a hater. You is a fucking, ooh, fix it. Jesus is a Christian show. You is a hater. Because if you look at the video, you will see I'm always in somebody's establishment. I'm always in somebody's establishment promoting our people. I leave the address. I go live. I share on my page. You can go on any one of my memories and scroll up my page, and I guarantee you will see 4 to 5 other businesses on my personal page. You can go look today. Well, maybe not today. Look tomorrow. But if you go on any given time, you're going to see 4 or 5 businesses promoted on my page. On my page. So by the radio show being 5-6 years old, you would think that my people would have had me mainstream by now. You would think that. You would think I'd be doing double, triple digit numbers on every night I come on. And it's not like the shows are not entertaining. If you go and look up Motor City Radio on YouTube and just pull any one of them out, it can be somebody famous that I've interviewed. I interviewed Angela Means in California in her restaurant. Yeah! My little black ass from Warren Connors interviewed Angela Means from Friday in her restaurant in California. That interview alone should have did double numbers. The interview I did with Dwight Stewart in his studio in California. Let me say that one more time. Dwight Stewart from here. You know, he got all those awards and stuff, be on the red carpet. His music is, yes. He has a studio, Orchestrated Noise, in California. I interviewed him inside of his, fix it, Jesus. That interview alone should have did double numbers. Just the fact that it was 2 people from Detroit up in LA. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with our people, because it's not just me. I know I'm not the only one that's going through it. I know I'm not the only one that's out here trying to make moves, make positive moves, do things to help you, and not being supported. I can't be the only one. But I'm speaking for me today. So yeah, that Motor City Radio, I don't know why it's not being pushed. I don't know why it's not being shared. I don't know if you know me, and if you have a business, why you ain't came and promoted with me yet. And if you ain't promoted with me, I don't know why you ain't told a friend to come and promote on the show. It's okay, because I get guests, as you can see, but it would be nice if my own people, the very ones that I support, supported it. See what else? Got the cleaning company. I do commercial cleaning. Y'all be seeing me stripping floors and stuff. I be posting every now and then when I'm in the buildings cleaning. That was actually set up to help returning citizens. That cleaning company was put in place so that I can be able to have a place to hire and employ returning citizens, people that's out here, they trying to get a job, they can't. Yeah, that's the cleaning company is mainly set up for that. Yeah, we're gonna move on. And y'all know I do painting and drywall. I'm dabbling in flooring too, but I'm a beast with that paint and drywall. I post the videos. Y'all be seeing me. Y'all have seen me. Why y'all ain't sharing that? How many women of color do y'all see every day that's doing it? I know I'm not the only one, and I'm not saying I am, but how many women of color do you see that's out here demolitioning and building? Y'all seen me build that back porch from the cement slab. Let me say that again. Y'all seen me build that back porch up from the cement slab by myself. Why you ain't sharing that video? That ain't amusing to you? That's not amazing to you? That's not... I know. You see where I'm coming from. Now you see why I be tripping. Yeah, because at some point my name should come up. Somebody, even if you don't know me, should be saying Shakenya's name. Just off the strength of me doing everything that I just named to you that I do on a daily basis. And I show you. I don't just talk about it, I be about it, I show you. That's it for Coffee and Conversation with your girl. Oh, and Coffee and Conversation. This is new. I've been doing this for about 2 years now. This was mainly started just to talk about the issues that goes on in the family meetings of attitude adjustment. But I end up having my own personal struggles as a result of the lack of communication with a parent and the lack of relationship and the dysfunction of the co-parenting of it all. To where now it down spirit off to where Coffee and Conversation give you advice on how to co-parent. I give you advice on how to be a better person, how to be a better parent, how to be a better partner. Why you ain't sharing that? Why you ain't on my YouTube channel hitting subscribe? You watch the video every day. You tune in every morning. Because if nothing else, I'm consistent with that content. You see me every day, every morning, getting my coffee, telling you something that can help you and get you over and get you through. Why you ain't sharing that? I know. It's all good. It's all good. So that's it, y'all, for Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, you know what to do. I'm out. Mwah.